mind-blowing experience. Girls, women from other sports, modern pentathlon is there, lawn bowls, more technique is coming in. Squash Rackets Federation of India is doing a fantastic job. Lots of states are pumping in money. We can go in and just improve on his strengths.
You recently also went to the IOC conference.
Athletes.
How was that? How was the
Fantastic. Lots of all top level athletes. Got to meet Mary Kom, PT Usha. A lot of insight. CWG 2030 Commonwealth Games. Gujarat is hosting it. So they're setting up 7 squash courts over there. The Sports Authority of Gujarat, they gave a presentation. It was fantastic. And just being in that full crowd of Arjuna awardees, Khel Ratna awardees was like mind-blowing experience. And just talking to them, talking to other sports, girls, women from other sports, modern pentathlon is there, lawn bowls. We don't know much. Then talking to Mary Kom also, the whole idea that how being a lady, having 3 kids and then coming back, competing and winning was like amazing. I mean, hats off to her. They're made of something else only.
So when you are in a room with such people, what is the usual discussion that...
The usual discussion is on sport only, and where you're playing, where you're coaching. Then they tell their stories when they started, and what are they doing now. Quite a few of them were from Bangalore, and then they were asking about me, what I am doing. Playing, mostly everybody knows everybody. My academy, I told them about my son also. I told them about Squash, also nutrition, because I like to tell about this because it goes hand in hand. You can't just be a sportsman and not eat. You have to eat to sustain. So quite a few of them were not much into nutrition, even at this level. Maybe they got lucky or whatever. They were also talking that it's very science based. And most number one misconception was they will make us stop eating what we like. So I said, see, I'm not qualified, but what I know through my son, he is liking what he is eating more. It is not that I have stopped this, I have stopped this. It's just added on and it's different, maybe at a different time. So it was really good, and the whole day we were there, took notes, exchanged numbers, promising to keep in touch. Met Ashwini Ponappa also, and she is also coming back into with mixed double. She's coming back in badminton, and it was a very proud feeling that squash was being represented by me in that entire forum. Quite a few people got to know about squash also, and now they knew that LA 2028 mein squash is being included. So a very exhilarating experience. Called by Indian Olympic Association as a squash rep for CWG 2030.
You've seen sport as a player, you've seen sport as a coach, you've seen sport as a parent. From your playing days to your coaching days, how has the dynamics of the game changed?
Dynamics has changed in terms of speed. The games are becoming longer, players are getting fitter, more technique is coming in, rallies are getting longer. It's becoming more science based because technology is coming in, diet is coming in, nutrition is coming in, mental coaching is coming in. It is a complete package if you want to really peak at the top. In my time, diet was like, we were not very sure what to eat, what not to eat. So players went international to play some tournaments. So we used to ask them, what did you eat? Chalo, pasta khate. Now pasta is full of maida. That they were not telling ki durum wheat semolina pasta you have, so have pasta. Now when I go to a shelf, I will not just buy pasta. I will see the contents and then see if it is good for me and for my son, for my family, and then buy it. Now there's something called Rally Vision that has come up, which just measures how much you have run inside the squash court, which shot you should have played correctly, and when you should have played it. So that technology is also coming in. That's very, very interesting. So amount that you're running inside a squash court and what speed, stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. So somebody is telling you. In my time, it was just that bhagte raho. It is not that. Squash does not need like 16 kilometers of run. It needs a short burst. So getting to know all that, running, getting more knowledge, insights, seeing YouTube videos, talking to players, talking to their coaches, getting to know how you train, when you train, how much to train. When I was training, I used to go hill climbing. Knees used to start hurting, but I used to feel, oh, that is very good. Knees are hurting. To push more. That angle was there. No pain, no gain. So pain is there, but you are pushing. I should have stopped. Then the body is saying that take a break and then go. So we used to push. But now you push, but you push sensibly. You have to listen to your body. Like if it's hurting, stop. You don't have to just crush it more and more and more. Because 30, 40 years later, then you get into injuries, knee pain, ankle pain, lower back. So it has really changed. And as a parent also, I'm seeing it because I want my son to excel. So what all is needed? So I will get all this information and put it in. Even as a coach also, watching other countries play, Australia, South Africa, Egypt, what do they do, what is the different thing they do. We went to the World Juniors in Egypt, Cairo, in August last year. First time we won the bronze medal in the with the boys. It was a superb feeling. Like, you know, we won the bronze medal and I was part of the team, so I felt very proud. Arihant was also there in the team. Arihant is also with Kwa. Mind thinking becomes the same, like of how to improve the game, how to get into the game, how to guide the players. So all this technology and diet has all come together from my playing days to now, and which I feel very happy about, that, you know, sport is taking a different level altogether, and I'm sure India will get a medal in the LA 2028.
That's it. So how does India stand as compared to Egypt, Australia, when you see them compete with them? How is the infrastructure? How is
We are, I would say, at world level. Sports Authority of India has done a brilliant job. The funding has improved. Squash has become from a B sport to has become an A sport. Squash Rackets Federation of India is doing a fantastic job with Cyrus Poncha at the head and Mr. Ramchandran also, of bringing squash at the international level, bringing international tournaments to India. PSA events are happening. One just happened in Bangalore also. International players from, I think, 10 countries had come to play at that tournament. So it is, the federation is doing a very good job. SAI is doing a very good job. Internationally, we are doing very well. Our players are being sent abroad on government expenditure, which was not there during my time, and it was starting. So all that really helps. We are not far away from Egypt, Australia, England. We are not far away. It's just a matter of time that we will overtake them, for sure.
Okay. And now the sport that's catching up, is it putting more pressure on the athletes to go out there and perform mentally, physically? Or are they more aware and they're able to take better decisions on the court?
Regarding squash only?
Yeah. Squash overall, the body, how they are playing, how they are approaching the whole game.
The pressure was there during my time also, and now also pressure is there. During my time, we didn't know that there's something called a mind coach who will help you. There wasn't someone, you know, that to tell you, guide you, that it is okay to lose also. You know, losing was like devastating at that time. But some of the players, like me also, you lose some, you win some, you try and push. Emotional pressure, mental pressure is always there, and it will be there. It is just handling it well. Now, like I said, with technology and all, you are learning more new things. Like my son goes to a mind coach also. You're learning more. So we also learn from him, you know, how to handle everyday pressures also. It need not be just sport related. Pressures will be there, and to perform, the mental pressure is there more now because a lot of money is also getting involved. Lots of states are pumping in money. The government of India is giving financial assistance and monetary gains to players who get gold medal, silver medal, bronze medal. No, so I mean, it is one of the angles. If you give a carrot, the rabbit will run. It is very good. It is needed in our sport to promote like this. Then only will there be motivation to play. I'm not saying there was no motivation earlier, but there will be more motivation to play and perform better at the international level.
So when you coach players, you get right from someone who's starting to someone who's playing at the national level. How different is coaching someone who is just forming and someone who has a thought process on how he's going to play his game? How does the mentoring and the coaching differ at these two categories?
It does differ because when the player is starting, they all want to be world champions. So I don't put them down. I was like, yes, why not? At least the thought is there. So when he's starting, we have to teach him the correct technique, the correct body language, the correct court behavior. I mean, we have to make an overall player also out of him. I mean, not a badly behaved player. So when they're starting off, we are starting off with the basics. Suppose I'm coaching elite player. Elite player will always already have a mindset. We can go in and just improve on his strengths and guide them on their weaknesses.